Hey there, welcome back to Tim Talks Cooking. Today we are talking keto egg roll in a bowl, my friends. That's right, vegan keto egg roll in a bowl. And I think you're going to love this recipe, so let's get started. Now, as most of you know already, I'm not a vegan, but I really love vegan cooking. And I'm fascinated by seitan, which is going to be the protein that we're going to use here, among a number of other interesting ingredients I think you'll find out here. Starts off with about 2 pounds or so of thinly sliced cabbage. To see how you slice a cabbage into this shape, I'll put a link to another video, my video for coleslaw up there. I've also got here 1 large carrot that I've shredded with a box grater. Now listen, I can hear some of you out there thinking, carrots aren't keto, if it grows under the ground, keto, it's not keto. Don't keto police me here. I put a little carrot in here for color. This makes really a lot of servings. The carbs that you'll have from this carrot are going to kind of disappear in that. You don't want to use carrot? Leave it out. You're all right. You don't have to have it in there, but I'm putting it in there. Anyway, we've got that. We've also got 8 ounces of roughly chopped mushrooms. I've got 5 big fat green onions that I sliced diagonally into that nice sort of Asian looking slice. I've got 1.5 pounds or so of seitan that's ground. You could use about 1 pound of any protein that you like. I'm just going to use seitan here today. I've got some water chestnuts here. This is probably 6 or 7 that I've sliced thinly. I'm going to add those to our mix as well. And we need some flavorings. Here I've got 20 grams of my chili garlic paste. It's frozen into an ice cube right now. I've also got 2 tablespoons of my keto Asian chili paste, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of erythritol. You use whatever sweetener you like, whatever is the equivalent of about 1 tablespoon of sugar. I've got 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. You could also use rice vinegar here. I've also got 2 teaspoons of roasted sesame oil. We're going to finish it with that, and you might want to have some extra on hand for a garnish. And I'm going to use, this is coconut oil, as my fat to saute everything in. I've been preheating this pan over medium-high heat for 3 minutes now, and it's time to put in our fat. This is the coconut oil. See, that's going to heat right up. I'm going to turn this down because it is so searing hot. We're going to cool our pan down, though, with all of this cabbage and the carrots. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get that in there. As you'll see, this goes fairly quickly once we get started. It's one of the reasons why we want to have all of our ducks in a row with all of the ingredients. There we go. I'm going to wilt this cabbage, try to keep it in the pan. There we go. I'm going to stir it around. You can see that after a minute or so, it's already starting to soften and shrink. And here I'm just going to put the lid back on and let it go for another 2 minutes or so before I stir it again. After 2 minutes or so more, here's what it looks like. And you can see it's starting to wilt well. It's becoming somewhat translucent. Everything's softening. And right now, this is a good time to include our mushrooms. I'm in fact going to turn the heat back up a little bit to high. And notice I made a well here and I put the mushrooms in the center. It's because the center's hot. It's the hottest. Top goes back on for about 2 minutes. And here we are 2 minutes later again. We just stir the mushrooms into everything. We've got a little ways to go yet with the cooking process, so they don't have to be cooked all the way yet. That's fine. Give it a nice stir here. Here we're actually going to add in the seitan. going to stir that. You can see this is quite generous. I love a meal that just grows and grows like this one does. Now we're going to add our flavorings. I'm going to start off here with the ginger garlic paste. And we're going to get it in there. You see it's still a little frozen. There's a link to that video early on here. Oh, there we go. And once you can smell it, you want to add in the green onions. Stir everything in just a little bit here. I've got to be careful because my skillet's getting very full. And now the rest of our flavorings. The soy sauce, the chili paste, the erythritol, and the vinegar. Well, I'll wait to put the roasted sesame oil in until the very end because it's rather volatile and we want the flavor to stay. Don't forget the water chestnuts. Just about did. Let's get those in there. That had such a nice crunch. There we go. In they go. And here we just stir it all together. Once we've got everything combined well, I'm going to put the lid back on for 2 or 3 more minutes. And after 3 minutes, here's what we've got. I'm going to turn the heat off because this is perfectly done. You can see the cabbage is beautifully wilted and all of our ingredients are incorporated. Now we're going to add in the 2 teaspoons of roasted sesame oil. I'm just going to drizzle that over the top. Give it another stir. And this is ready to serve. And here's what it looks like when it's ready to serve. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Beautiful, right? You know, before I serve this, on each portion I like to drizzle just a little bit more roasted sesame oil. That's a lovely little treat. That is so delicious. Now let's give it a taste. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty good. The smell in here is just incredible. Mmm. Oh, man. So good. This is such a delicious dish. I really hope you'll try it. So bursting with veg, got all those great Asian flavors in there, and you can do it at home. You saw how easy and quick it is. Listen, thanks so much for joining us here today at Tim Talks Cooking. Before you go, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and especially subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel grow, and it helps you find my videos, especially if you click on that notifications bell. Thanks for joining us here again today at Tim Talks Cooking. We'll catch you next time.